Part 2. How we expand our soul's purpose by taking information from religions. Christianity. God defined creation, made himself in Christ, defeated eternal evil. It makes us part of him. Save our soul and invites us to love ourselves and follow the example of Christ so that we reflect God's love in our way of living. Caudism and Bahaism talk about how religions are revelation from God and how religions will come together to find the truth and thus the world will achieve peace. The religious movement Universalism is committed to uniting religions and seeking truth. It tells us that this central doctrine affirms that through Christ every human soul is saved. Islam. We are responsible for our free wills, soul, and relationship with God. Sikhism are not based on a final destination to heaven or hell, but on a spiritual union with God that results in salvation. Caudism. Souls must cultivate their virtues. Jainism. We mature the soul and find the truth that liberates the soul. It is like a philosophy for our consciousness that seeks to make us aware of the soul and the liberation of the soul. Jainism tells us that the jiva is the soul, the ajiva is the material, and this union is called asarava, which can complicate the flow of the soul by uniting us with material attachment. Jaina meditation aims to bring the soul to a state of complete freedom from bondage. Buddhism and Bon Buddhist roots say that the soul seeks enlightenment and say that worldly ways are what cause human suffering. Among many practices and knowledge, knowledge aims for us to have a vision and a superior mentality in order to have a correct lifestyle. It emphasizes the difference between good and evil and how we must conduct ourselves in the midst of this to achieve enlightenment. I recommend applying meditation to discern our personal life and obtain the reasoning that we should follow. This reason leads us to a spiritual enlightenment. When your soul matures and will overcome its struggles, it reaches enlightenment, also called moksha or nirvana, pure and enlightened soul that has defeated evil and the networks of evil. It speaks of the law of karma that if you are aware, you will be able to break the sequence of bad and you will be able to transform the energy into positive, being you the transformer of the spirituality. Hinduism speaks of Purusha, the union of the individual self with the universal being, that is, with God. This is the divine purpose. When a man detaches himself from his earthly self and reaches spiritual maturity, he can surrender himself to the divine will. In the book Purusha Sukta, we are told that the divine mind, Christ, the Lamb, was originally sacrificed at the creation of the universe and for the balance of the universe. Conclusion. Have spiritual practices. Meditate on your inner being seeking soul consciousness. This leads us to meet our soul. Once man has matured his soul and has achieved the enlightenment, moksha or nirvana, he must achieve union with the universal being, with the Creator. So, as our soul matures, we are going to unite with the universal being and divine purpose. We will seek God and Christ for the spiritual objective.